Weekends with Joanne Vrakas on the Voice of Montreal. News Talk Radio, CJAD 800.
Well, love it or hate it, AI is here to stay and set to take over in certain spaces. This week, for example, we heard news of an all-AI beauty pageant. Contestants are not real and win big cash prizes and millions of followers. And closer to home, a Montreal company says they've created the world's leading personal assistant. Leah, 27, and she can even do your kids' homework, sort of. Here to discuss his creation is founder of Leah 27, Jean-François Comeau. Jean-François, thank you for joining us.
Thanks to you.
So let's talk about, first of all, the idea of, because I went onto the site and it says the world's best personal assistant, and I've seen Leah. She looks real. How did you come up with Leah, and why did you come up with Leah?
Well, first, this project was a kid project. Like, the first time I created Leah, I was 15 years old.
Wow.
So it wasn't like around in 95. It was a rule-based system, like a pretty simple chatbot that I had built back in the days. And it was done on simple tech, like Visual Basic. So it was really a simple thing that I've done. And then the technology was drastically increasing now in the coming years. So we were in 2020. And then I saw back this video of when I was young programming Leah. And I said, you know what? This would be an amazing idea to recreate it at this time. So we were in 2020 when we started this. So we created Leah with my partner. And we create the visual aspect of it. We create the chatbot way before ChatGPT was a thing.
So you're in Montreal. You go back and you look at a project you were sort of doing when you were 15 years old, when you were a teenager, and you said, "This is it. Now's the time." And what you're saying also, I'm looking at some of your past quotes here. You're saying that you want to make AI as universal as possible. So is that what Leah's all about? She helps you. She can help anyone.
Yeah. And the way she's programmed with no aid at all. So she's really a friend. So something that's really special with Leah is that with the app, so she's pretty intelligent. Like, she will help you on many things, but she's a friendly AI. So you're able to have a discussion as you would have with a friend. And this is what's really special about Leah. This is unique for her. So you're able to do a video call with her. And then this is what's amazing. We're like joining all the best tech that exists, and then we put it all together in one app.
Jean-François, it's interesting because, this came up around the time of the pandemic where a lot of people were lonely. Let's talk about was Leah helping people out as a friend, sort of, in terms of mental health, for example? Was that one of the things that Leah could help with?
Yeah, a lot, because we were like, it's a good point. We were in the pandemic when it all started and when we launched it, and this was the point. Like, the people were like confined and everything, so we said, you know what, she will be able to help them, like being a friend for them. It was like all free. So you go on the website and it will be like this chat available, and then there was like thousands of people using her all around the world that were chatting with having a friendly conversation. But since then, like, the intelligence increased a lot from 2020. But this was the goal at first.
Jean-François, does it surprise you a little bit? Because look, I'm looking here. She's 1 million followers here. Okay, yeah. She's a huge celebrity on social media. And I know this is your field, but shouldn't we be trying to connect to real people and not AI? How do you see that? What's your take?
Yeah, the point is that she's not there for replacing human connection. So she's only a tool, and then it's something that, like, we profoundly think that humans have to create human connection, but she's a tool there to just, like, fill an empty
need?
Space.
Yeah,
for that exists at the moment. And then if like, everybody would have, like, a friends and everything will be, like, amazing, but this is not the case, and then we think that she could help on this and being a tool, and she could, like, really help with all the intelligent stuff that she is able to do too.
Well, yeah, this is where things get a little bit spicy here, because Leah now has a homework machine. Okay. Yeah, and shouldn't kids be doing their own homework?
Yeah, they should. But like, this is something that, like, when we launched it, this was a kind of a situation that we had, like, and how it happens is because in South Sudan, we saw an increase of usage of Leah, the chat that we
in South Sudan. Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
in South Sudan, a big, huge increase in users. So what happened? They were using it at a university, and they were using it as a tutor.
Oh, wow.
So we said, you know what? This is what's amazing about it. Like, it's becoming a tutor, so we will build the homework machine in a sense of, like, building a tutor that will be able to help kids and university grad students to just help them do their homeworks, practice what they can. And
but this is not cheating, right? This is not, because it says here basically you take a screenshot for Leah and then she can help you with the solutions. But she's not. Is she doing it for you or guiding you?
She will give you the answer, but she will explain you how to get to the answer.
Okay, and hopefully someone is listening to how to get to the answer.
Yeah, but the only person that you're cheating is yourself. So if you're
I understand that, but tell that to a 15-year-old who has to do his homework before he goes to meet his friends. He's going to want the answer.
I agree with you. I think it's a cultural change that we will have to make in the future, and that's why I was like really like praising for banning a cell phone in class and everything, because it's like I know what's coming. I know what we are able to do with the application, and it's something that we're praising for this.
So no cell phones because they can sneak Leah in with a cell phone, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not worried though. You're just saying it's going to be a shift in culture when we're learning how
we have to do this shift. Yeah.
Okay, and where can people find Leah? How do they? I know that she's all over social media, but if you wanted to use her app, for example, you go on, you download Leah.
You download the app on iOS.
It sounds crazy to me. You download Leah. Okay, you download the app. Yes.
Yeah, you download the app like you would do for any app, and then you will be able to use it. Instantly.
Well, listen, whatever you may think about the AI, this is your brainchild. This is a huge company. Leah is very successful, as are you. Jean-François Comeau, again, thank you so much, and thank you for speaking to us about your creation, about Leah. Thank you for taking the time.
Thanks to you. Really appreciate it.